I'm Jim Morose. I'm the lead instructor at York Technical College, truck driver training program.
What's the date, Mr. Morris?
Today is the 15th of November 2011.
Okay, Mr. Morris, this video is for the purposes of the physician that's taking care of my father, Anthony Davidson, and trying to show him hands-on what is involved in driving a rig or, preparing to drive a rig, whatever. Got a couple of questions. First of all, getting in and out of the truck. Do you need two hands to get in that truck? If so, or do you need one hand, and does it need to be your right hand or your left hand or your most dominant? What's the deal with getting in and out of the truck?
I'll show you. It's the 3 points of contact that you have to use, and I'll show you how to do it.
All right.
As to which hand or whatever. So you have to have 3 points of contact. So your foot here and hand here. So I've got 2 hands here.
Yes, sir.
Grab and come up. Get it out of the truck, basically the same way. Down, go on the handle, step down.
So I noticed that your right hand is over your shoulder, over your chest area.
Right, it has to be because of the height of where the steps are and where you're stepping up to.
Okay. All right. Can you run your landing gear with your non-dominant hand? Say your left hand. Are you right-handed, sir?
I'm left-handed.
Oh, you're left-handed. Okay.
You'll have to go to the other side of the truck on this.
Okay. Well, assuming that he is right-handed, so his non-dominant hand will be his left hand. So could you run your landing gear with your right hand at all times?
There's have 2 speeds, so I got to see how I have it.
So
again, I'm using 2 hands here to get started.
Okay, so sometimes you do need 2 hands.
You really have to use 2 hands. You can always just use 1.
Okay, and I see that right hand there, which is your non-dominant hand, has gone over your shoulder several times when you first started, and you used both hands.
Well, I had to pull back, not always over my shoulder, but I have to get it loosened up. Down.
Okay.
Once I start doing it,
you can use one hand.
And not to start.
Okay.
The same way to bring it up. Of course, I'm a left-handed, I'm using my right hand. Again, to get it started, I had to have 2 hands. Maybe not always, but sometimes you do.
Okay. So, can you put in your load locks with one hand?
No.
You cannot put in load locks with one hand?
No.
All right.
They're long, about 8.5 feet long, 8 feet long. And you have to put up one side and expand it out and lock it in. So you have to have one holding it and one to lock it. So there's no way. None. You have to have 2 hands.
Okay. Can you pull 5th wheel pin with your non-dominant hand?
Okay. I'll get up here. This will be my right hand. As long as it's not jammed up, I can do this. I can pull it out. Not really, because you're using your body for pulling.
Okay. So you never need 2 hands for that?
No, really there's not. You couldn't get 2 hands in here to take. Can't reach it.
Okay.
So you have to bend down to get up. They have what's called an extender, a puller. We can hook, it's a metal rod to hook here, so we're kind of out here.
Okay.
But you still could use it with 1 hand. You could use 2 if you wanted to.
Okay, so you believe that he could do that with his non-dominant hand. Can you open, if he needed to open the hood, can you open the hood with your non-dominant hand, or do you sometimes need 2 hands to open the hood?
I'll try it with 1 hand, but I'm used to using 2 hands.
I think most truckers are used to using both.
Right, because you want balance. You're going to have to unlock it. So what you do here, you use 1 hand.
So you got to pull yourself up.
And to me, I'm off balance doing it. I can do it, but I'll put it back down. I'll feel more comfortable with 2 hands on it.
So that's kind of a safety hazard.
Right. Then, so I bring it down, I have to stop it from coming too far. So at this point, I'm using 2 hands.
So you're using your non-dominant hand to hold that, to keep it from stopping and falling.
Some of these will come down farther, and if you let it come down too fast, it can break and come down.
So if you couldn't hold your non-dominant hand that high, you couldn't open that hood? Or you could, it'd be unsafe?
I wouldn't feel safe. I got this, if it comes down, now this one balances pretty well, but a lot of them do not. And it come down, I got something to help stop it.
So you wouldn't teach your students to open it with 1 hand?
No.
Okay.
And then to stop it like this, you got to have some, you can't let them crash back down.
Okay, so you need the strength of both hands over your shoulder area to put it back down. All right. Can you open the trailer doors with your non-dominant hand? I know you don't have doors on this particular one, but in your professional opinion,
you need two.
You need two hands to open up the trailer doors?
You can't do it.
What
I
about...
can show you if you want. But
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
oh, that one's tied up. You'll find it back here.
Okay.
That's the way back. You can shut it off now. So you can't use your left hand to shift. It's over by your right leg. You have to use your right hand. You
Okay.
have to.
Well, I thank you for your opinion, and thank you for York Technical College for having us over here.
Okay, thank you. It's just my opinion.
Okay.
What we teach here. So.
Thank you, sir.